Well, it is an opportunity for students to talk to some of the best historically Black colleges and universities in the country. The Black College Expo is what I'm talking about, and it's happening right here in North Texas, over in Fort Worth this weekend. Joining me to discuss the event, the founder of the National College Resource Foundation, Teresa Price. Dr. Teresa Price, thank you for joining us.
I'm so excited to be here, Ms. Parker. We're excited just to spread love with opportunities and resources for the community.
You know, I want to talk about, though, how this all started. I remember reading your bio and just some information along with the organization about the mission when you initially started this organization, and it was in direct response to something that happened. What was that?
Yes, Prop 209, which banned affirmative action in state colleges in California. And with that, it was like people were just, it was already tenuous already with the relationships between minorities going to college already. So I just said, hey, here's an opportunity to expose students to historically Black colleges and universities. My thing was, I wanted people to know about the rich history and legacy of HBCUs. I don't care what color you were. I feel like the accomplishments and the leaders that have been produced out of these universities, I wanted to make sure the world knew about it. So we hosted.
I want to talk about education because that's something you have always valued throughout the years. And you knew you wanted to help students, specifically underrepresented students, underserved. You saw high school dropout numbers just increasing along the way. You launched the Black College Expo with what was described as not a lot of resources at the time. How did that happen, and what was, what was going through your mind to say, no, I know these kids need what I didn't have even when I was growing up?
Well, when I went to a school and I asked seniors, there's about 100 seniors in this class, and they said, I asked them, how many of you guys have taken the SAT? 3 times. Nobody raised their hand. At that point, you should have. And I said, how many of you have taken it? I went down to at least 1. October of that year, none of them have taken it. And then I started empowering them about higher education. And then after they stood in line to talk to me and they started saying, my counselor said I wasn't college material. Can I go to college? I have a 3.0. Can I go to college? And that just took fire in me. Instead of like complaining about the situation, I looked at myself and said, what could I do about it? So with that, I just want every student in the world, especially underserved, underrepresented, at-risk, low resource, homeless and foster students, to know that they matter and they can do and be anything. And that's what Black College Expo does. It brings in all these resources under one roof. Colleges, historically Black colleges, but other colleges. Students get accepted on the spot. They waive applications, fees. They give you scholarships on the spot. Matter of fact, our goal this weekend is to do over $5 million in scholarships.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Y'all better go ahead and show up, okay? Pull out that pen and pad. We got a minute or so left to continue talking about this. What will make someone successful at the College Expo this weekend? Because I saw they maybe bring transcripts, scores. What will make a student successful?
Several copies of your transcripts. People, don't bring just one, bring several copies, because they're going to be saying, where can I make a copy? So bring several copies of your transcripts. If you have your test scores, bring your test scores. Yes, it's test optional. However, if you want scholarships, people need to know you need to take the SAT and or ACT. If you want money. So they will be giving away money on the spot without test scores. I want to say that. But if you have the test scores, it gives you more opportunities. Also, we have seminars, how to find money for college, 411 for the student athlete, college versus high school, how to find money for college, how to start a business, booming careers. Even Yo-Yo, our hip hop artist, legend, will be doing how to get A's in English using hip hop.
Oh, and I love that.
You know what? And I have to say this, Da Vinci from BMF and Dr. Sebi's son are doing mental health and wellness.
Oh, and that's so needed right now.
Yes, so there's
absolutely
huge resources.
Needed. Okay, so it's happening this weekend in Fort Worth. However, this is a national, and I want to make sure that I stress that this is a national initiative that you've been doing across the country. When did you start, by the way?
We started we're celebrating 25 years.
Oh,
25 years. So now we're actually, some of our people that work for us were students that we helped. People that we're doing business with, the assistant director of admissions for Grambling and for Arkansas Baptist and for another school. Look, I know we're rushing.
You dropping names, somebody gonna be upset.
Yeah, they're former students of ours. So that's the full circle moment of people really realizing that they can do and be anything.
And you're showing a lot of folks that they can do that.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Dr. Price, for just joining us. And I appreciate you sharing your wisdom with all of us. Now, if you want to take part in this, it's happening this Saturday in Fort Worth alongside Fort Worth ISD. Got to mention that. Hosted at the Wilkerson-Greines Activities Center. It kicks off at 10 o'clock. Try to get there a little early, okay? 10 a.m. until about 2 p.m. Students can also attend what's called an after show.
Yes.
That part of it will end at 4 p.m. You see the website there linked on our screen, thecollegeexpo.org/events. It's also on Eventbrite if you want to take a search there. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining.